Hello friends, last time we have discussed chapter number 14, exercise number 14.1, first two examples. In first period, we have discussed main formulae of statistics. You know there are three main concepts in statistics, and that is mean, median and mode. We have discussed formulae for mean. So mean is denoted by x bar. For ungrouped data, the formula is x bar is equal to sigma xi upon n. For grouped data, there are main three methods. The first one, x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon n. The another method, x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di upon n, where di is equal to xi minus a. This is known as assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. The another method is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui upon n into h, where ui is equal to xi minus a upon h, where h is equal to class length. So this one is known as general formula. This one is also a shortcut formula. But when an example is very complicated, the values are also very high, at that time you can use this method, and this method is known as step deviation method. So in most of this example we will use step deviation method. X bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui upon n into h, where ui is equal to xi minus a upon h, where h is equal to class length. Well, in last period we have discussed first and second example of exercise number 14.1. So today let me start example number 3 of exercise 14.1. Let me read this example. Example number 3. The following distribution shows the daily product pocket allowances of children of a locality. The mean pocket allowance is 18. Means in this example x bar is equal to given to you, and that is 18. Find the missing frequency at f. So one frequency is missing and your question is to find out the missing frequency. Well, the table is given to you, classes. This is already given to you in your example. The first class, that is 11 to 13, second 13 to 15, 15 to 17, 17 to 19, 19 to 21, 21 to 23, and 23 to 25. So horizontal column is given to you in your textbook, but for solving example, just I write first column, that is class, in a vertical part. Number of children, and that is fi is given to you. Horizontal line is given to you. We are converting it into a vertical line. 7, 6, 9, 13, one missing frequency, that is f, 5, and here 4. This is given to you. X bar is also given. Then you have to find out the missing frequency. Well, now let me solve this example. You can easily find out value of xi. As we have discussed, XI means class mark. XI means class mark. That is known as what? Lower limit plus upper limit by 2. Here, lower limit is 11 plus 13 by 2, 24 by 2, and that is you can write 12. So here you can easily write 12. Now here in this example, 11 plus 2, 3, 13 plus 2, 15. So H is equal to 2. So you can add 2 here. So here you get 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 and 24. That is about Xi. Now let me add this. 6 plus 6, 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 9, 22. 22 plus 3, 25, 35, 40, 44. So this total is F plus 44. You know, X bar is already given to you and your aim is to find out missing frequency. So let me use the step deviation method. X bar is equal to A plus sigma Fi Ui upon N into C. So when you write Ui here is equal to Xi minus A upon C. So first of all you have to assume A. Let me assume Xi against F is equal to A. When one missing frequency is there, you have to assume the Xi against F as A. You can solve this example in a simple manner. You can also use 16, 18 or 22. But if you use the Xi against F as A, you can easily solve this example. So this become your 0. Why? Because you know H is equal to 2. So 20 means Xi minus A means 20 by 2. Here you get minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. Let me solve this. You know, Xi minus A. So 12 minus 20 means minus 8. Minus 8 upon C, or you can write H. Minus 8 upon 2 is equal to minus 4. 14 minus 20 minus 6 upon 2 is equal to minus 3. Here you can write 1 and 2. That is about Ui. Now we know how to find out Ui. Let me find out Ui for first one. You know Xi means 12. Minus A means 20. Upon H means 2. Minus 8 by 2 is equal to minus 1. Now let me take third one. Ui is equal to 14 minus 20 by 2 minus 6 by 2 is equal to minus 3. So against A write down 0. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2. By this way you can write value of Ui. The Ui against A is 0. In downward it is 1 and 2. In upward it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. Now the next column is FIUI. That is your last column. Fi is already there and Ui. So you have to multiply these two columns. 7 4 ja minus 28. 6 3 ja minus 18. 9 2 ja minus 18. This is minus 13. This is 0. 5 1 ja 5 and 4 2 ja 8. So 8 plus 5 13 minus 8 3 ja 24 plus 3 27 and 2. 2 plus 2 4 5 6 and 7 77. So when you subtract 13 from 17 7. 64. 7 minus 3 4. 7 minus 1 6. So this becomes 64. Minus 64. Minus 77. 8 3 are 24. 25, 26, 27. 27, 2 carry. 2 plus 2, 4. 5, 6 and 7. So 77 and 8 plus 5, 13. So it gives you minus 64. Now write down the formula. You already know this formula. X bar is equal to A plus sigma Fi Ui upon N into C. X bar is already given to you 18 is equal to A means 20 plus sigma Fi Ui means minus 64 into C, or you can write H also. H means 2 and upon N means F plus 54. So now take 20 from right hand side to left hand side. This become 80 minus 20 means minus 2 is equal to minus 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12, 128 upon F plus 44. Now very simple calculation. Cross multiply, you can easily find out the value. So minus 2 into F plus 44 is equal to minus 128. So F plus 44 is equal to 128 by 2, that is 64. So F plus 44 is equal to 64. So F is equal to 64 minus 44, and that's why F is equal to 20. So the missing frequency is 20. So there is only one example in your exercise book 14.1 to find out the missing frequency. Now we know how to find out the missing frequency. First, prepare class. It is already given to you. Second column, prepare Fi. This is already given to you. Here you have to find out the sum of all frequency. Here it is in the form of F plus 44. Now we know how to find out Xi. That is class mark, lower limit plus upper limit by 2. Then you have to find out Ui. Now here you have to assume A, which is against F. So if you assume 20 as A, against 20 you get 0 as Ui. Then here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2. Then find out Fi Ui, find out the total of Fi Ui, write down formula, put this value, and you can easily find out the value of F, that is your missing frequency. So that was your third example. Now let me start example number 4 of your exercise number 14.1. Well, let me read this example. 30 women were examined in a hospital by a doctor, and the number of heartbeats per minute were recorded and summarized as follows. Find the mean heartbeat. So your question is to find out mean heartbeat for women using a suitable method. Well, so classes are given to you. Let me write down classes in the vertical column. First class, that is 65 to 68, 68 to 71, third one 71 to 74, 74 to 77, 77 to 80, 80 to 83, and 83 to 86. Now frequency is also given to you in your example. So let me write frequency in a vertical column: 2, 4, 3, 8, 7, 4 and 2. Here it is given to you 30 women, so n is equal to 30. So you can also write here n is equal to 30. From this 65 plus 368, 68 plus 37, so H you can also write C is equal to 3. Now you have to find out the mean of this example. So whatever thing is given to you, that I have written in the form of a column. Now you know the third column is your xi. So let me find out xi. You know how to find out xi? Xi means class mark, lower limit plus upper limit by 2. So here it is 65 plus 68 by 2, 8 plus 5, 3, 133 by 2, 2, 6 are 12, 2, 6 are 12, that is 1, 0, so 2 5 and 66.5. Similarly, add 3 because C is equal to 3. So this one is 69.5. 69 plus 3 means 72.5, 75.5, 78.5, 78 plus 3, 81.5 and 84.5. That is your xi. You know how to find out xi? Lower limit plus upper limit by 2, and it is known as class mark. You can also find xi in the form of, see the 65, 68 minus 65 is 3. Now half of 3 means 1.5, add 1.5, 65 plus 1.5, 66.5, 68.1.5, 69.5, 71.1.5, that is 72.5. In this way also you can find out the value of xi. Now after xi you have to find out ui, that is known as xi minus a upon h. So you have to find out a. Let me take 75.5 as a. So here you have to write 0, here minus 2, minus 3, here it is 1, it is 2 and 3. Now the next column is fi ui. So fi and ui, 3 2s are minus 6, 4 2s are minus 8, 3 1s are minus 3, 8 into 0 8, 7 1s are 7, 4 2s are 8 and 3 2s are 6. So 6 plus 6 12 plus 2 14, 14 21 minus 6 plus 3 9 and 17. So 21 minus 17, it gives us minus 4. So the value of fi ui is minus 4. 7 2 are 14, 15 plus 6 21, 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 1 10 and 17. So 21 minus 17 is equal to 4. Not minus 4, it is actually 4. Now write down the formula. So x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui upon n into h. So a means 75.5 plus 4 into h means 3 upon n means 30. 3 tens are 30. Very simple calculation. 75.5 plus 4 by 10. So 75.5 plus 0.4. So you can write 75.9. That is your x bar. Very simple example to find out the value of x bar, and that is by step deviation method. So here we have solved two examples, example number 3, example number 4. In example number 3, missing frequency is given to you, and you have already find out the missing frequency with the help of simple calculation. Similarly, in question 4, already classes are given to you, frequencies are given to you, and your aim is to find out the value of x bar. By step deviation method, we have find out the value of x bar. Now let me start example number 5. Example number 5 of exercise number 14.1. Well, in a retail market, fruit vendor were selling mangoes kept in a packing box. These boxes contain varying number of mangoes. The following was the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. Well, so classes are given to you, frequency are also given to you. The question is find the mean number of mangoes kept in a packing box. Which method of finding the mean did you choose? So by using any method you can solve this example. Well, so let me write classes which is given to you in your example but in the horizontal table. So for solving purpose I am writing this in the form of a vertical column. So 52, 52, 53 to 55, 56 to 58, 59 to 61 and 62 to 64. And frequency is also given to you, and these frequencies are in first one it is 15, 110, 135, again 115 and 25. Well, number n is not given to you and your question is to find out x bar. So find out the mean number of mangoes. Well, 50 to 52, 15, 110, 135, 115, 25. Well, now let me solve this example. Here it is sigma. Sigma means total. Let me add this first. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 5, 20, 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0 and 1. 1 plus 1, 2, 3 and 4. So n is equal to 400. So you can write here n is equal to 400. Now you know how to find out xi. Yes. Xi means class mark. Lower limit plus upper limit by 2. So 50 plus 52 by 2. So you can write 51. You can add 3. So 53 and 55. 2 extra. You can divide 1. So it becomes 54. Again add 3. 57. Again add 3. 60. Again add 3. 63. So here you can say H is equal to C is equal to 3. 53 minus 53. 56 minus 53. 59 minus 56 3. 62 minus 59 3. So this is your H. In this way also you can find out the value of H. Now after this xi, let me find out the column of ui is equal to xi minus a upon c. Let me assume the 60 as a. So this becomes 0, this becomes minus 1, this becomes minus 2, this becomes minus 3 and this becomes 1. You can also assume 57 as a. You will get same answer. So there is no need to find total. There is no need to find total. Now the last column is fi ui. So this is your fi and this is your ui. So multiply these two columns. 15 3 minus 45. 110 2 minus 220. 135 1 minus 135. 115 0 means 0 and 25 1 25. So this is about FIUI. Now let me add this 25 minus 200 plus 100 300 35 and 20 55 55 plus 45 60 and 100. So this is 400. 200 300 40 plus 20 60, 60 plus 13 90, 5 and 5, so it become 400. So this become minus 375. 400 minus 25, so it become minus 375. So this is your FIUI. Now write down the formula. X bar is equal to A plus sigma FIUI upon N into H. A means 60 plus minus 375 into H means 3 upon N means 400. So you can write 60 minus 375 multiply by 3 upon 400. So first of all, let me multiply 375 by 3. So you get 60 minus 3 5s are 15, 1, 3 7s are 21 plus 1 22 plus 2, 3 3s are 9 plus 2 11 upon 400. Now let me divide 1125 by 4. 1125 by 4. 4 2s are 8, 3 32, 4 8s are 32, 0 0, 5, 4 1s are 4, 1 0, 4 2s are 8. So this becomes 60 minus 281.2 upon 100 because I have divided by 4. So this becomes 60 minus 2.81. So when you divide 60.00 minus 2.81, so this become 9, this 9 become 1, this become 50. So this become 9, so 7, and this become 5. So 57.19 is your final answer, and that is your X bar. Well, here some division and multiplication is complicated. Otherwise, X bar you have to find out the value of N by adding this frequency. You can easily find out N is equal to 100. From this you can find out H. So find out UI. Assume A, that is 60. FIUI 375. Write down the formula by step division method. Put the value. First multiply these two. Then divide by 400. It is very difficult to divide by 400. So divide by 4 and then divide by 100. So if when you divide 281.2 by 100, you have to just transfer this full point from 2 to 2.81. So it becomes 2.81. When you subtract 2.81 from 60, you get 57.19. So this is about mean of your data. So friends, today we have solved example number 3, 4 and 5, and that is on the basis of the mean, and we have used step deviation method, that X bar is equal to A plus sigma FIUI upon N into C. We have also solved one special example, and that is how to find out the missing frequency, and that is example number 3. So example number 3 is complicated as well as new example for you, and it is very important for the exam point of view how to find out one missing frequency. Well, so in next period we will start the remaining example of exercise number 4.1, that is mean, and then we will start to understand the formula of mode. Thank you friends.